Race number 1 going live in 2.5 minutes. Race number 1 going live in 2.5 minutes. Drivers from race number 11. I need you guys out on the track to corner marshal, please. Race number 11 drivers out on the track to corner marshal, please. This is your 21.5 B main event. I need Brown, Hulskamp, Locken, Henry, Leffler, Antony, and Helmrich. I need you on the track to corner marshal, please. Race number 1, roll them out. Check them in. Race number 1, roll them out. Check them in.
Jesse. Tobin Scott. 2 minutes to the start of the race.
Qualifying order in the 5 spot, Luke Campbell in the 4, Alyssa Helmrich in the 3, Jesse Campbell in the 2, Tobin Scott, and on the pole will be Anton Morissette. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Race number 1 on deck. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event. You will be up next. That is Hulskamp, Kaller, Menicosi, Steve, Fout, Weir, and Palmer. Tobin, you need to be back 1. Scott, you need to be back 1. Jesse Campbell, you need to be back 1. Jesse Campbell, you're in spot number 3. There we go. And Luke Campbell, are you going to make this race?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Okie dokie. Top 2 going to be going into that A main event. Top 2 going to be going into that A main event. That'll be later on race number 6. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event.
30 seconds
You're
to the
going to
start
be up
of the
next.
race.
Putting water down after race 3. Water after race 3.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
All righty. Make your passes clean. Don't want to call for stop and goes, but if you hit somebody and take them out for position, you got to relinquish the spot back. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Anton Morissette going to be leading us out. Tobin Scott in that 2. Jesse Campbell in the 3. Scott spinning around. Collects Helmrich. So it's going to be Anton leading out. Jesse Campbell in the 2. Looks like Luke Campbell in the 3. Campbell getting it wrong on the crossover. Helmrich getting it wrong on the crossover. Scott getting it wrong on the crossover. Now it's going to be Jesse Campbell on top. Anton Morissette in the 2. They got to work together. Top 2 going into that A main event right now. They've got a pretty sizable lead over Alyssa Helmrich in that 3 spot. But Alyssa always able to string the laps together. Keeping it rubber side down. Now Campbell spinning around like a record. Anton going to go around the outside. So Anton Morissette going to pick up that top spot. Jesse Campbell in the 2. Alyssa Helmrich only 4.3 back last time by. It's going to definitely be a little bit less this time around. Let's see what it is. She's going to be 3.2 off the back door of Campbell. So top 2 front runners over the back double. Anton getting it sideways. Jesse going to go to the outside and take over that top spot. Now Anton in the 2. Jesse in the top spot. Jesse putting up on 2 wheels. Anton right there in that 2 spot, but don't count out Alyssa or Tobin. Gap was 3.5 this time by, going to be 3.2. Somebody gets it upside down. That was Alyssa getting a little wrong coming through the start-finish line. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event. You will be up next. Leading us out is going to be Jesse Campbell. In that 2 spot is going to be Anton Morissette. Morissette right now only 2.1 off the back door of Campbell with 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Now Campbell getting it into no man's land. Watch by start-finish line. Clear. Luke, you'll have leader and second coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Drivers, you have 2:10 in, 2:50 to go. Campbell getting it up on 2 wheels. It's Jesse Campbell on top. Anton in that 2. Luke, you got second working with you next. Please hold your line. Tobin Scott in the 3. He's just 2.2 off the back door of your front runners. Coming down that back straightaway they go. It is Jesse Campbell on top. Anton Morissette in that 2. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event coming at you next. There's your leader over the crossover, second over the crossover. Here's third coming over the crossover. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate that. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Leader off the end of the straightaway, second off the end of the straightaway. Here comes third off the end of the straightaway. So top 3 front runners still close enough to capitalize on anyone's mistake. Morissette putting it upside down. Campbell going to lead out. Scott in that 2 spot. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that. A little bit of a rough lap for Tobin. That's going to drop him off the front runner's pace with 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Here comes Alyssa. Work together, guys. Work together. Race number 2, 17.5 stock buggy. B main event coming at you next. Thank you, Mr. Leffler. It's Jesse Campbell leading out. Anton in the 2. Looks like Alyssa now back up into the top 3. Oh, Anton with a broken left front. He's going to keep running it. I would. You got a decent lead over the third place car. You got less than a minute to go, Anton. Just keep it rubber side down. You should transfer into the A. Right now, your leader over that double.
1 minute left.
In from the driver's stand. Morissette in the 2. Alyssa Helmrich just now entering into the pitcher's mound, so the gap is about 12 seconds. Morissette coming up short. Spins it around, no harm, no foul. Just got to keep it in the middle area of the track with 45 seconds to go. Morissette limping that left front. Jesse Campbell leading out. Morissette in the 2 with under 30 seconds to go. In from the driver's stand. That is your second place car right there. Your third place car off the end of the straightaway. So the gap was 15 seconds. This time by, it's going to be 9.7 with 15 seconds to go. Anton's going to get by for one more. I don't know if Alyssa's going to get by, so Anton just got to keep it rubber side down, make that white flag, and he'll transfer into that A main event. With less than 5, that is time. You will be done when you cross the line. Alyssa, you are done. Got you at the line. Jesse Campbell, you are done. Tobin Scott, you are done. Waiting on 2. Marshall's don't go anywhere, please. So Anton going to limp it around on a tripod. Going to take it into that A main event, which will be race number 6. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Anton, you are done. And Luke, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop.
The race is complete.
Marshals, go and grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Jesse Campbell and Anton Morissette, you are bumping into race number 6, which will be my 21.5 A main event. Race number 2. Remember, drivers, you're going up the stairs on how you qualify. So even if someone's out there blowing off a track and he wants to take over your spot and he out-qualified you, you got to give it up. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Your qualifying order. Qualifying in the 7th spot, going to be Blake Palmer. In the 6, Paul Weir. In the 5, Dave Fout. In the 4, Steve. In the 3, Andrew Menicosi. In the 2, Mike Caller. And on the pole will be Sean Hulskamp. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Roll them out. Check them in.
Wrong way driver. David Fout. Andrew Menicosi. Steve. Mike Caller. Sean Hulskamp.
Alrighty, and with that being said, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Again, qualifying in the 7th spot, Blake Palmer. In the 6, Paul Weir. In the 5, Dave Fout. In the 4, Steve. In the 3, Andrew Menicosi. In the 2, Mike Caller. And on the pole will be Sean Hulskamp.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Greasiest. That could have been bad. Could have been. All right, I got Helmrich there. Thank you, Mr. Schickel, for helping me out. Got a clear check out of everybody. You guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. Top 2 going into that A main event.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Of the tone. Nicely done. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Very nicely done. All right, we're off and running. Looks like it's going to be Hughes Camp leading out. Somebody else, and somebody else. Take a quick look as they come by. Hughes Camp leading out. Minicosi, Caller, Steve. Looks like Weir, Fout, and Palmer are going to be running out my top field. Race number 3. Expert four-wheel drive B-Main. You're going to be coming up next. Sean Hughes Camp going to be leading us out. Andrew Minicosi in that 2 spot. Caller in the 3. Weir, Steve, and Fout. Fout just picking up some laps. Nicely done, guys. Work together. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. All off the end of the straightaway they go. Hughes Camp leading out. Minicosi in the 2. Caller in the 3. Steve, Weir, and Fout going to be going at it. Nicely done, guys. Work together. Watching the triple section. Watch triple section. Andrew Minicosi got a rear view mirror full of Mike Caller. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Watch it in the turn section. It is clear. Hughes Camp on top. Minicosi in the 2. Caller in the 3. Steve pulling up into that top 4. Fout into the 5. Hughes Camp putting it up on 2 wheels, Bo Luke style, off the end of the straightaway. Now Caller getting it wrong in front of the driver's stand. Help him out, help him out, help him out. Nicely done, Luke. Appreciate that. Good job. So now that's going to move Minicosi into the 2, Steve into the 3. Fout looks to be into the 4. Sorry, Paul, I couldn't stop it. It's going to be Sean Hughes Camp leading out. Andrew Minicosi in the 2, Steve in the 3. Fout pulling up into the top 4 now with Caller in the 5. Palmer in the 6. There you go. Hughes Camp running through Redemption Alley. Nice and smooth. Minicosi keeping it rubber side down. Steve in that 3 spot. Fout in the 4. And Caller and Palmer going at it with 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Race number 3, 13.5 4-wheel. Expert B-Main, you will be up next. We'll take the top 3 from that into the A-Main. Sorry, Dave.
Two minutes left.
Hughes Camp on top. Minicosi in the 2. Steve in the 3. Fout in the 4. Battle going on, coming between Palmer and Caller. Caller getting it wrong in the triple section. Now Paul Weir going to take up the spot on Caller. So that's going to move Weir up into the top 6 now. Sean Hughes Camp leading out in that 2 spot is going to be Andrew Minicosi. Then you got Palmer, Weir, and Caller all going at it for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Then you got 3rd is going to be Steve. 4th is going to be Dave Fout. 3:50 in, 1:10 to go. Palmer putting it upside down. Here comes Weir and Caller going to go by. Make your passes clean, guys. Make your passes clean. Make your passes clean. Nicely done. With under 50 seconds to go, Hughes Camp leading out, large and in charge. Minicosi putting it up on 2 wheels. No harm, no foul on that. Weir, Caller, and there's Steve in the 3 spot. Fout in the 4. Watch coming on the front straightaway. Steve putting it upside down. Here comes Fout. Going to challenge for that 3rd place spot with under 20 to go. Under 20 to go. There's Steve in the 3. Fout in the 4. Fout getting it wrong. Coming through the triple section. No harm on that. And then gets... There we go. With less than 5, guys. Less than 5. Less than 5. Minicosi putting it upside down. Caller and Weir going at it still for 5th and 6th. That's going to be time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Steve, you are done. Huelskamp, you are done. Dave Fout, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Caller and Weir still going at it. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals go and grab those blowers. Marshals grab those blowers, taking the win. Sean Huelskamp in the 2 spot. Andrew Menicosi. You two are bumping into that A main event. That'll be later on in the race program.
The race is completed.
All right, let's go get those blowers down. Go and get the blowers down. Race number 3, 13.5 4-wheel expert B main event. Coming at you next. Huelskamp and Menicosi bumping into that A main event. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 4 spot, Craig Wise. In the 3, Nick Bayette. In the 2,
Rich
Alexis Helmrich. And
Green,
on the
please.
pole will be Rich Chenard.
Alexis Helmrich.
Mr. Menicosi, can you help me out? You and Huelskamp help me out for race number 5, please. Thank you. Sean, thank you very much.
Nick
All
Bayette.
right, no more laps. Gonna get our cars lined up. Hey, Dave, can you grab cone 2? Cone 2, the pitcher's mound. I'll go ahead and grab off the triple right there. So again, Craig Wise in the 4, Bayette in the 3, Helmrich in the 2, Chenard on the pole. Top 3 going into that A main event. You guys know the gig. Drivers ready, marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4, novice A main event. You will be up after I put a little water down. Top 3 going to be going into that A main event. Top 3 in the A right now. Chenard leading us out. Bayette in the 2. Looks like Wise in the 3. So right now coming in from the driver's stand is going to be Chenard. Nick Bayette. Watch it by start finish line. Thank you, Lee. Chenard flipping it upside down. That's going to move him into the top 4 now. So Bayette going to lead out. Wise in the 2. Helmrich in the 3. Chenard going to give chase in that top 4 spot. Top 3 going to be going to that A main event. Wise hooking up a pipe. Helmrich right alongside of him. They bump, they rub, they bump. No harm, no foul. Chenard waiting to pick up some pieces in that top 4 right now with 1 minute in. 4 to go. Thank you. Watching for the driver's stand. Thank you, Blake. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Nick Bayette leading out. Alexis Helmrich in the 2. Chenard now pulling into the 3. Race number 4, novice A main event. Going to be coming at you next. Going to put a little bit of water down after this race. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. So Bayette on top. Bayette putting it wrong in the center section. Here comes Chenard. Chenard around the outside. Top 3 front runners. Over the gap jump they go. Keep it clean, guys. All you got to do is finish out top 3. Going into that A main event right now. Chenard leading out. Helmrich in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Wise not that far off the back door of Bayette. Going to challenge for that top 3 with 2:20 in, 2:40 to go. Going to put the water down and race number 4. Novice A main, you will be on deck. It's Rich Chenard leading out. Helmrich in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Wise in the 4. Rich Chenard out in front. White with the orange windows. Through Redemption Alley. Helmrich giving it all she's got. But here comes Craig Wise. Gap was 1.9, now down to 1.4. So that'll be your closest battle between Wise and Bayette. Through the pitcher's mound they go. Coming down that back straightaway with 3 minutes in, dose to go. Chenard on top, Helmrich in the 2. Battle for the final 3 spot. Rich Chenard leading out. So it's Chenard on top. Helmrich in the 2. There's Bayette. Top of the hill. Wise in the 3. 1.1 back with 3:45 in. 1:15 to go. All eyes on those top 2 coming down that back straightaway. Top 3 going to be going in that A main event. Watch top of the hill. Helmrich put it upside down. Dad right there to get it. Nick Bayette leading out. Craig Wise in the 2. Meanwhile, Chenard running like the rabbit scared. Leading out. In that 2 is going to be Alexis. There's Bayette. Wise going for the option line. It's going to be Chenard, Helmrich, and Bayette. Top 3 front runners. Wise going to round out my top 4 with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Chenard going for the outside line. Pretty sure his eyes weren't open on that one. Less than 15 to go on the master. Less than 15 to go on the master. Less than 5. Drivers less than 5. That's going to be time on the master clock. Alexis, you are done. Alexis, you are done. Waiting on 3. Nick Bayette, you are done. Waiting on dose. Waiting on dose. Craig, you are done. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, taking the win. Rich Chenard, Alexis Helmrich, and Nick Bayette. You guys are bumping into that A main event. I need these 4 drivers back out on the track. Novice A main event. You will be up in about 3 minutes. All right, 13.5 four-wheel expert drivers. I need you guys on the track, please. 13.5 four-wheel expert drivers. Need you on the track. I got Chenard, Helmrich. I need Wise. I need Bayette. I need you guys on the track to corner marshal, please. Race number 4 is going live in 45 seconds. Mr. Wise.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Or Mr. Weiss. Need you on the track to corner marshal, please, sir. Qualifying in the second spot, Scott Schickel. In the top spot is going to be Bart Anderson. Lexus, can I have you split between 1 and 4 right there for me, please? Thank you very much. And Caden or Blake, can I get one of you guys just to watch that area for me?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you so much. We'll get our cars lined up. And we are cleared for takeoff. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready, going at the sound of the tone. And we're rolling with our novice A main event. Leading us out is going to be Bart Anderson. In that 2 is going to be Schickel. Schickel trying to go big on the opening lap. Through the uphill they go. Anderson going to lead out. Schickel in the 2 with 15 seconds in. Anderson showing you he's got the skills to pay the bills. Puts it up on the coping. That was impressive. Plenty of time still left to go with 30 seconds in, 5:30 to go. 6-minute A main event for my novice drivers. Race number 5, 17.5 short course stadium truck. You will be up next. That'll be a 7-minute A main event. All A mains will be 7 minutes today. So again, big thanks for everyone coming on out. Hopefully guys and gals are having some fun. Don't forget, next Friday night, 7 o'clock, we will be doing it all over again, just like we're doing today. Instead of doing it on Saturday, we're going to do it on Friday because we are tearing this track up next weekend. I don't know why. Dude, this track's awesome. Redemption Alley, it's got character. It's amazing. Anyway, next Friday night, 7 o'clock, we are going to be racing. After we're done racing, we're going to be pulling up some pipe. So if you want to hang out and help us pull some pipe, that would be greatly appreciated. Then Saturday and Sunday, we are going to be putting in our 2021 Desert Classic layout. If you guys haven't read the schedule over on the window, definitely check that out. The only thing that's really weird or wonky, watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Schickel putting it upside down. Anderson right there. So the only thing that's going to be weird and wonky is once the track is done, if you are signed up in the Desert Classic, unfortunately, the first day you can be on it is Thursday, March 4th, I believe. That is our first open day of practice. We'll be doing a seating round that night. There will be no club race on Wednesday night. So if you are not signed up for the Desert Classic on Saturday, the week before, you can come on out and run the track and enjoy it in all its gloriousness because it's going to be amazing. Schickel leading out. Anderson in the 2. 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. And if you didn't get the opportunity to get signed up for the Desert Classic, definitely come on out and check it out. We will have a packed parking lot because we're doing outdoor pitting. With the CDC guidelines, we got to do some creativeness on how we're pitting. So if you are signed up for the race and you have an easy up, we will have tables and chairs, I believe, provided. But if you do have tables and chairs, definitely bring them out. But we'll have power provided for everyone. Watch it out front, watch it out front, watch it out front. Schickel getting it wrong. Anderson getting it wrong. 3 minutes in, 3 to go. Race number 5. Short course stadium truck, you will be up next. That'll be 7-minute A main. After race number 5, we got our 21.5 A main event coming at you. Schickel on top. Anderson in the 2. Anderson 3.1 back. This time by, it's going to be about 2.6. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Schickel leading out. Anderson in the 2. 4 minutes in, 2 to go. 4 minutes in, 2 to go. I'll need these 2
2 minutes
drivers
left.
and Hulskamp and Minicosi to help me out, and probably at least 1 to 2 volunteers would be appreciated. 1 to 2 volunteers. This is a 6-truck A main event. Drivers, you have 4:15 in, 1:45 to go. Schickel on top. Anderson in the 2. Scott Schickel leading out. Schickel getting it wrong by the start-finish line. Anderson not that far back. 4:40 in, 1:20 to go. With about a minute to go, race number 5, Short Course Stadium Truck. You will be up next. Short Course Stadium, you'll be up next.
One minute left.
Schickel on top. Anderson in that 2 spot. Schickel off the end of the straightaway. Anderson on straightaway with 45 seconds left to go, drivers. 45 seconds left to go. Schickel spinning around in the center section. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. With 25 seconds to go, 25 seconds to go. With under 15. Schickel gets by for 1 more. Anderson should get by for 1 more. With less than 5. Drivers less than 5. This will be everyone's final lap. Finish it out as you started. Time has expired. Going to be taking the win in your novice A main event. Schickel putting it upside down. Anderson not quite close enough to capitalize. Schickel with a 17 and a 6:10. You are done. Bart Anderson rounding out my top 2. You are done. That is her race. I'll stop. Marshall's go and grab those blowers. Start blowing
The
off
race is
your
completed.
areas. Taking the win. Schickel. Anderson in that 2. And again, if I can get Andrew Minicosi, Hulskamp, Schickel, Anderson, and at least 1 to 2 volunteers, I would greatly appreciate it. 1 to 2 volunteers, I would greatly appreciate it. This is your Short Course Stadium Truck race. All righty, Roo. Let's go and get those blowers down. Go and get those blowers down. And marshals of your spots, please. Marshals of your spots. Roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Anton Morissette. In the 5th, Blake Lindsell. In the 4th, Brett Kaiser. In the 3, Caden Lindsell. In the 2, Jerry Walter.
Crash
and on the
open.
pole will be a local
Anton
legend. $2 if you
Jerry
hit a
Walter.
17 flat or better.
Meatball.
All right. We got a clear check out of everybody. Let's go ahead and get these. Oh, boy. Really? Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Spear wants that $2. It's got some fresh glitter on it.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Smells like cinnamon. No, coming to the stage is cinnamon. Gotcha.
45 seconds to the
All
start
right.
of the race.
You guys know the gig. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Watch your areas. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Spear, local legend, going to lead us out. Walter in the 2. Lindsell, Kaiser. Kaiser looking to the inside on. Oh, gets a little bit of a turbo from Blake. That was kind of cool. And leading us out is going to be a local legend. Off the end of the short chute he goes. Walter in the 2. Caden Lindsell in the 3. Blake in the 4. Kaiser and Anton going to be rounding out my top 6. Watching from the driver's stand, guys. Watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. Drivers, you got 30 seconds in, 6:30 to go. This is race number 5, race number 6, 21.5 A main event. You will be up next, 21.5 A. You'll be up next putting water down after race 6. Water after race 6. Legend leading out. Walter in the 2. Caden in the 3. Blake and Kaiser going out. Now Kaiser into the 4. Blake into the 5. Race number 5 on deck. 1:15 in. 5:45 to go. It is the Legend leading out. Walter in that 2. Caden Lindsell only 1.2 off the back door of Walter. Then you got Brett Kaiser and Blake going at it for 4th and 5th. It's Legend on top. Walter in the 2. Caden Lindsell hooked up and honking. 18-2 for Walter. Oh, Kaiser. And watch it in the center section. Watch the center section. Caden getting it upside down. That's going to drop him back to the top 4 or 5 now. Legend on top. Walter in the 2. Kaiser, Blake, and Caden. Caden, I give you full authority to use the bumper as designed. It's been used on you many times. Oh, Blake and Brett getting into it. Caden going around the outside like a record. Around the outside, around the outside. 2 trailer park girls. It's going to be Legend on top. Walter in the 2. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Watch in the center. Oh, Blake with difficulty. Rough bit of luck for Blake. That's going to move Caden into the 2, Brett into the 3. Or excuse me, Caden into 3, Brett into the 4. The leader right now is going to be the Legend. Watch it in the pitcher's mound. Watch in the pitcher's mound. It is clear. Legend on top. Walter in the 2. Lindsell in the 3. 3 minutes in, 4 to go. 3 in, 4 to go. Race number 6, 21-5. A main event coming at you next. Watch out front, drivers. Watch out front. Thank you, Sean. It's Double L on top. Walter in the 2. Caden Lindsell in the 3. Kaiser in the 4. Anton moving up into the top 5 with 3:40 in. 3:20 to go. Double L with a 6-second gap on Walter. Still hasn't gone for the triple. Wonder why. Scared. He's down to a 17.3 on his fast lap, though. Still less than 0.4 of a second off that 17 flat. It's Legend on top. Walter in the 2. I'll bet you if you hit the triple, you definitely get that 0.3 of a second out of there. Just saying. Walter fast lap 17.5. Caden Lindsell 18.3. Lindsell holding strong and true. That's not going to get it done. We're not going to count that one. It's Legend on top. Walter in the 2. Lindsell in the 3. Kaiser and Morissette rounding out my top 5. Drivers, you got 5 minutes in, dose to go. 120 pure unadulterated seconds. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. It is clear. Legend on top. Walter in the 2. Caden Lindsell in that 3 spot. Brett Kaiser in the 4. He's 16.6 back. Oof. Where are you going? I know. The sun was in your eyes. Drivers, you got 120 left to go. 120 left to go. It is Legend on top. Walter in the 2. Lindsell in the 3. Race number 6, 21.5, A main event. You will be up next. We're putting water down after race 6, water after race 6. With 1 minute left to go, drivers, 1 minute left to go. Marshals, make sure you got those blowers on deck. Getting your areas blown off accordingly.
1 minute left.
6 minutes in, less than 50 to go, less than 50 to go. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Kaiser, upside down like a toidle. I like toidles. Whoa, that was rude. 25 seconds to go, 25 seconds left to go. Race number 6, 21.5, A main event. You're going to be up next. Caden Lindsell leading out in that 3 spot. Kaiser in the 4, Morset in the 5. Watching the back jump section. Spear put it upside down. Walter not quite close enough to capitalize with less than 15 to go. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front with less than 10, less than 10. Legend should get by for one more. Jerry is going to be 2 and 1. He's going to get by for one more. So it's a race to the line. Finish the lap. You are on. Anton, you are done. Marshals, watch your areas. Caden in the 3. You are done. Double L. You are done. Waiting on 2. And that is a race. I'll stop. Taking the win. Double L. Jerry Walter in that 2 spot. Race number 6, 21.5, A main event coming at you next. 21.5, A main event coming at you next. Let's go and turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. This is a 10-car main event. I'll need all my marshals out on the track, please. Marshals back out on the track. Ugh. All right, let's go and get our blowers down. Go and get our blowers down. Marshals back out on the track, please. Marshals back out on the track. Marshals back out on the track. Race number 6. You can roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots. Qualifying in the 10 spot. Anton Morset. In the 9, Jesse Campbell. In the 8,
Dave Rosen.
Craig Weiss. In the 7, Phil Rowan. In the 6, Dave Rosen. In the 5, Mike Caller. In the 4, Stephen Anthony. In the 3, Nick Bayette. In the 2, Todd Farnham. And on the pole will be Blake Palmer.
Mike Caller.
Drivers from race number 5, I need you back on the track, please. Drivers from race 5, back on the track, please.
Anton Morset.
All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go and get our cars lined up. Let's see here. I got Blake there, Caden there, Legend there, Kaiser there.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And Jerry's got right there. We got a clear check out of everybody. You guys know the gig.
Less than 5.
Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Make your passes clean. Going at the sound of the tone. Clean, clean, clean. Single file, single file. Don't force anything. March by start finish line. It is clear. All right, leading us out is going to be Blake Palmer. Anthony in the 2. Hey, Blake, you want to slide just a little bit further over here? Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It's Blake Palmer leading out. Stephen Anthony in the 2. Caller in the 3. Rowan in the 4. Caller getting it wrong in the center section. Going to drop him back to the top. Watch it in the center, guys. Don't just pull back out into oncoming traffic. Yeah, perfect, Blake. Thank you very much. Blake Palmer leading out. Stephen Anthony in the 2. Rowan in the 3. Farnham in the 4. Caller, Weiss, Bayette. Watch by start finish line. Morissette. Nicely done, guys. Drivers, you got 1 minute in, 6 to go. Blake Palmer ripping and gripping. Single action coming by start finish line right now. Race number 7, 17.5 buggy A main event. You'll be up next. We are putting water down after this race. So it is Blake Palmer on top. Stephen Antony in the 2. Then you got a gaggle of cars for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That is Rowan, Farnham, and Caller. Rowan getting it wrong by the start finish line. No harm, no foul. Everybody single file. Nicely done through Redemption Alley. Looks like Rowan getting it wrong in the back double. That's going to move Farnham and Caller into the top 3 now. Here comes Bayette in the top 4. There's your leader, Blake Palmer off the end of the straightaway. Antony in the 2 with 1.2 back. Make it clean, guys. Make it clean. Caller getting it wrong in the center section. That's going to move Bayette into the top spot. Nicely done, Brett. Palmer on top. There's your second place car of Stephen Antony. Then you got Todd Farnham, Bayette, and Caller all going at it. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Through that back jump section they go. Farnham pushes it wide. Bayette to the inside. Bayette spins it around. Farnham back to the inside. 3rd, 4th, and 5th off the end of the straightaway. Watch by start finish line. That is second work there, Craig. Thank you very much. Todd Farnham leading in that top 3. Bayette in the 4. Caller in the 5. Leader right now coming by start finish line. That is Blake Palmer. In the 3 is going to be the white, green, and black of Antony. Then you got Farnham, Caller, and Bayette. Oh, Farnham hooks up a pipe. Caller going to go around the outside with Bayette. Farnham going to drop back to the top 5 now with 3 in, 4 to go. It is Blake Palmer off the end of the short chute. He goes. Caller put it upside down. Bayette now going to pull into the top 3. Stephen Antony in the 2. Bayette, Caller, Farnham. There's Antony in that top 2 spot. That'll be the second place car. Watching the crossover. Second, putting it upside down. Bayette now in that top 3 with Caller in the 4. Farnham in the 5. Caller getting into the back end of Morissette. So your leader, Blake Palmer, working his way around some back markers, coming up on the back door of Farnham. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate that. Blake Palmer on top. Coming up on the back door of Farnham and Rowan. That'll be the leader working with you. Thank you, Caden. Please hold your line. Antony in the 2. Bayette and Caller going at it for 3rd and 4th. Now Bayette getting it wrong. Caller going to go to the top 3 now with 4:15 in, 2:45 to go. Todd, you'll have the leader working with you next. Please hold your line. You know what to do. Thank you very much. Nicely done, guys. In that 2 spot is going to be Stephen Antony, still hooked up in that 2 spot. 3 is going to be Bayette. 4th is going to be Caller. Palmer right now coming around to almost lap up to 4th. 4:45 in, 2:15 to go. Found the rhythm today. Faux show.
Two minutes left.
Blake Palmer leading out. Drivers, you got 5 in, 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. We're putting water down after this, and then 17.5 A main event. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. Watch center section, guys. It is clear. Nicely done, Kate. Thank you very much. Now Stephen Antony starting to see the back end of Nick Bayette. Coming through the pitcher's mound they go. That's going to be your battle shaping up for second. Come down that back straightaway right now. Antony has it. Bayette wants it. Meanwhile, Blake Palmer. Watch it off the triple. Watch it off the triple. It is clear. In another zip code. In that 2 spot is going to be Stephen Antony coming down that back straightaway. In the 3 is going to be Nick Bayette. Gap between second and third is going to be 1.8 seconds last time by Craig and Dave. That is second and third coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Anthony getting it wrong at the top of the hill. Here comes Bayette. Got the run on the crossover. So now Stephen Antony going to drop it back to the top
1 minute
three.
left.
Make your passes clean, guys. Antony back around the outside with under a minute to go. That is going to be your battle going on for second and third. Meanwhile, Palmer coming up to put them a lap down. Blake, they are racing for position. Please hold your line. Make your passes clean. Do not force an issue, please. Antony getting it wrong. That's going to put Nick Bayette into that top two. Antony into the three. 6:30 in, 35 seconds to go. Now Nick Bayette coming up on Rosen. Bayette putting it wrong. Antony getting it wrong. That's your leader working with you guys. Help him out, help him out, help him out. That's your leader right there. Thank you very much. With under 20 to go, under 20 to go. Nice big lead, Blake. Just finish it out. With under 10 drivers, under 10. Bayette in the two. Palmer leading out. In that three is going to be Antony with Caller now working upon his back door. Caller put it upside down with 2 and 1, and that is time. Rosen, you are done. Farnham, you are done. Rowan, you are done. Don't interfere with the cars in front of you guys. Don't interfere with the cars in front of you. Anton Morissette, you are done. Nick Bayette taking home the 2. You are done. Antony, you are done. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Marshals, please. Don't worry about handing people their cars. Watch your areas until I call race done. Taking the win, Blake Palmer. Nick Bayette in the 2, Antony in the 3.
The race is completed.
We can put some water down, and race number 7 will be on deck. And again, 21-5 drivers. I need you guys on the track to marshal, please. Every spot should be covered. I should have 9 marshals out there. Nobody should be back in the pits other than the ones that can't marshal. Cool. Craig, can I get you right here to watch Redemption Alley for me, please? Beautiful. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. This is your 17-5A main event.
Colin Lake.
Qualifying in the 10 spot, Andrew
Tyler
Minicosi.
Cornwell.
In the 9, Sean Hulskamp. In the 8, Kyler
Andrew
Cornwell. In the 7, Alan
Randy
Drebby.
Lockett.
In the 6
Jimmy Leff.
is going to be James
Aaron Bell.
Leffler. In the 5, Chase
45
Boyd
seconds to the start of
on the
race.
outside.
Jerry
Yep.
Walter.
In the 6, James Leffler. Watch by start-finish line. In the 5, Chase Boyd. In the 4, Randy Locken. Watch the crossover, guys. Watch the crossover.
30 seconds to the
Watch
start
the
of the race.
crossover. Don't break them on warm-up, guys. This is warm-up. 4th is going to be Randy Locken. 3rd is going to be Colin Lake. 2 is going to be Aaron Brown. And on the pole will be Jerry
15 seconds to the start of the
Walter. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go and get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Get our cars lined up.
Less than 5.
Seven-minute A main event coming at you here in fantastic fashion. All right, you guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. I really don't want to call for a restart. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Keep it clean. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running, locked and loaded. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Settle it in. Nicely done, guys. That's what I like to see. Top 3, top 4 front runners going to be stretching out. It is Walter Brown, Lake, and Locken. Locken looking for a way around Lake. Coming down that back straightaway they go. Harry Walter going to be leading us out. Aaron Brown in that 2. Colin Lake in the 3. Locken looking high, looking low. Ain't got nowhere to go. Here comes Boyd. Make it clean, guys. Make it clean. Lake getting it wrong. Collects Locken. Anton, back to the pole. Anton, back to the pole. Stay by the pole, please. Thank you very much. All right, back up front is going to be Jerry Walter. Brown in the 2. Lake in the 3. Looks like Locken. Cornwell, Hulskamp, Leffler, Boyd, Drebby, and Minicosi. Now Lake getting it wrong. That's going to drop him to the top 6 now. Jerry Walter going to be leading out. Aaron Brown in that 2. Make your passes clean, guys. Locking in the 3. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Cornwell spinning around like a record. So Jerry Walter in another zip code. Leading out. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Keep it clean, guys. Don't drive through one another. It's Cornwell, Hulskamp, Leffler, and Lake all going at it. Here comes Minicosi and Boyd. Watch it off the end of the short chute. Watch off the end of the short chute. That was Cornwell spinning around. Little leader is going to be Jerry Walter coming up on the back door of watch by start finish line. It is clear. Minicosi, you'll have the leader working with you. Boyd, you'll have the leader working with you next. Please hold your lines. Jerry Walter leading out. Aaron Brown in that 2. In the 3 is going to be Locken. Leffler in the 4. Lake in the 5. Hulskamp in the 6. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear. Now Leffler and Lake going to go at it for 4th and 5th. Hulskamp doing a 50-50 rail grind. You got the leader working with you, Sean. Please hold your line. In that 2 spot is going to be Aaron Brown. Nobody really in front of him. Alan Drebby, that'll be 2nd working with you. Thank you very much. Locking in the 3. Lake now moving back into the 4. Leffler into the 5. Cornwell into the 6. Then you got Walter already leading up into the top 5 now. Leading them and lapping them. Watch it off the end of the short chute. It is clear. Cornwell and Leffler going at it for 5th and 6th. Kyler, you will have the leader working with you. Please hold your line. Kyler, leader working with you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Alan, you'll have 4th and 5th, or 5th and 6th coming upon you next. Please hold your line. Locking into 3. Lake in the 4. 3 minutes in, 4 to go. There's Leffler. He gets it wrong by start finish line. Cornwell around the outside. Walter Too close for missiles. Eject, eject. Got around the outside. So Walter leading out. Aaron Brown in that 2. Locking into 3. Locking only 2.2 back off of Brown. Lake another 2.2 off the back door of Locking for that top 3 now. Cornwell in the 5. Leffler in the 6. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Back up front is Jerry Walter. Over the tabletop section he goes. In that 2 is going to be Aaron Brown coming through the pitcher's mound right now. Walter spinning around, coming over the gap. Oh, watch it on the crossover. Watch it on the crossover. Cornwell gets it short. Collects Leffler. Leffler goes by. He's going to take over the top 5 now. But back up front, you got Aaron Brown in the 2. Locking into 3. Lake, nicely done in that 4 spot. 4 minutes in, 3 to go. Jerry Walter leading it out. Watched by Redemption Alley. Leffler and Cornwell going at it for 5th and 6th. Hulskamp in the 7. Boyd in the 8. Menicosi and Drebby going to round out my top 10. All right, now your leader on the track is going to be Jerry Walter. Single action coming into the top of the hill. Keeping it rubber side down. He wants to just finish it out. In that 2 is going to be Aaron Brown. In the 3 spot will be Randy Lockin. Right now, Lockin only 1.3 off the back door of Aaron Brown. Help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out. Go, 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 go. Make your laps. 4:30 in, 2:20 to go. Lake still in the 4, but he's got a rear view mirror starting of Leffler and Cornwell. So 4th, 5th, and 6th off the end of the straightaway they go. Lake in the 4, Leffler in the 5. There you go, nicely done. Keep it clean, guys. Aaron Brown still sitting in that top 2, locking in the 3. Pick up your leader, Jerry Walter. Down the end of the straightaway he goes with 5 minutes in, 2 to go. It's going to be Walter, Brown, Lockin, Lake, Leffler, Cornwell. There's Lake and Leffler and Cornwell going at it through the center section of the track. They go. Leader right now off the end of the straightaway. That is Jerry Walter. 17-2 fast lap out of Walter. In that 2 spot is going to be Aaron Brown. He's got Randy Lockin another 3.4 back. Cornwell and Leffler still going at it over the gap jump. They go with 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. Now Lockin all over the back door of Brown. Brown gets it wrong. Lockin going to pull into that top 2 now. Walter with a lap. Oh, Marshall, help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out. Lake putting it upside down. That's going to put Leffler into the top 4 now. Cornwell into the 6. Brown and Lockin going to go at it for 2nd and 3rd. Lake getting it wrong, coming down the back straightaway. Cornwell going to pull to the backside into the top 6 now. So there's 4th, 5th, and 6th. Coming by start-finish line with 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. It is Jerry Walter leading out, but gap going on for 2nd and 3rd between Randy Lockin and Aaron Brown. Off the gap jump they go. Lockin pushing it wide. Brown tries for the death move from above. Can't quite pull it off there. There's Leffler in the 4. Cornwell put it upside down. Lake going to pull into the top 5 now with 25 seconds to go. Watch it off the end of the drop-off. Brown going to find his way around Lockin now with 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds left to go. Walter coming up to lap 2nd and 3rd right now. Watch down the back straightaway. Jerry, they are in a battle for position. You know what to do. I don't have to tell you. With less than 10, it is Brown in the 2. Locking in the 3, Walter in the 4 with time starting to wind down 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Menicosi, you're done. Hulskamp, you are done. Leffler, you are done. Lake, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars coming down to the final match. Who's it going to be? Lockin or Brown? Brown's got it. Lockin going to finish out in the top 3. Walter, you are done. Drebby, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals. Well, I was going to no, I was. All right, that does conclude that race. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, and race number 8, two-wheel drive modified.
The race is completed.
Going to be coming at you next.
All right, we'll give Colin here a second to blow off this corner for you guys. And we'll be off and running with Tool Modified, a main event. All right, we got our marshalling spots covered. Blowers are down. Go ahead, roll them out, check them in. Roll them out and check them in, boys.
Zipping. Kevin Gatton. Local flip-flops legend. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, straightaway is closed, guys. Straightaway is closed. Qualifying third, local legend. Qualifying second,
45
Richard Lake.
seconds to the start of the race.
And putting on the pole today for Tool Modified is Kevin Gatton. All of our marshalling spots are not covered. We need a marshal on the fork. Oh, no, there's somebody there. All right, we got somebody in front of the driver's stand. Everybody good.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Tool Modified A main event will be live on the sound of the tone. Yeah, we are off and running. Tool Modified. The early hole shot's going to be your pole sitter. That is Kevin Gatton. He rolls it. Lake rolls it. Gatton, oh my goodness. Legend rolls it and then shorts it over the crossover. That's going to give Gatton the lead back. Long 7-minute A main event. Got a battle for the lead here between Lake and Gatton going down the back straightaway. See what kind of lap times they pull down this time around after 3 laps now. Oh, your two leaders get together. Oh, no. Here comes Legend. 17-5, 16-8 out of Lake, 16-7 out of Legend. We're going to have a 3-way battle for the lead going down the back straightaway. Nobody wants this one. Gatton, Lake, and Spear, your top 3 going down the crossover jump through the pitcher's mound down the back straightaway. Kevin Gatton hold on to that lead. Let's see what kind of lap times they pull down this time around. $16.8 out of Gatton, 17.4 out of Lake, 16.6 with a 0 out of Legend. That is a hot lap of the race for Tool Modified A main event. That is Scott Spear that last time around. 17.5 out of your leader, 16.8 out of Lake, 16.8 out of Legend. Got a 3-way battle going down the back straightaway now. All 3 Tool Mod cars battling it out here. All over the triple they go. Nicely done. Oh, looks like Lake hooks up a pipe. Legend squeaks on by. Going to set his sights on Gatton now. Hot lap of the race still belongs to Scott Spear on lap 5, 16.6 with a 0. He's going to set his sights on Gatton now as they go over the triple. Lake trying to come up on the back door of Legend now. Hot lap of the race still belongs to Scott Spear. That last time around, Richard Lake, 16.8, making up ground on your top 2. Pitching it a little sideways. Oh, looks like Gatton hangs it up on the pipe, keeps it going. Legend all over his back door. Lake right there. Spins it out. Oh, puts it into the pipe. That's going to give your 2 front runners a little bit more breathing room. 2:45 down, 4:15 to go. A lot of racing left. Gatton and Legend going at it as they go down the diagonal crossover through the pitcher's mound down the back straightaway. Legend and Gatton going at it. Your top 2 coming by the timing tower. 17-2 out of Gatton, 17 flat out of Legend. Looking high and looking low. Looking for a way around Gatton. Can't make it happen. Through the pitcher's mound they go. Down the back straightaway. Lake another 6 seconds back on the clock here. Gatton getting a little sideways over the triple. Keeps it all going up the Redemption Alley. Spear looking for an inside line on Gatton. Can't make it hold. Through the double jump they go. Through the pitcher's mound. Your leader, Kevin Gatton. Spear all over his back door as they go over the tabletop jump. Spear getting a little sideways, holds on to it, keeps it on all fours. 16-8 out of Gatton that last time around, 17-6 out of Spear. Lake with the 16-8. Legend and Gatton going at it as they go over the triple jump. Legend looking for an inside line. Oh, he backs it down at the last second. Trying to do the pass jump. Couldn't make it hold. Discretion, better part of valor right there. Kept them both from crashing. Gatton and Spear going at it for the lead. 4:15 down, 2:45 to go. Lake another 9 seconds back. Your two leaders going down the back straightaway. Spear looking high, looking low, trying to make that triple. Oh, it looks like Spear gets the inside line now on Gatton. Gatton gets a little sideways. Legend taking over the lead now, going through the pitcher's mound, gets a little outside on the double. Gatton right on all of his back door now as they go over the tabletop jump through the triple. Legend, perfect. Gatton, perfect. 16-7 out of your leaders, 17-8 out of Gatton that last time around. They are on a 26-7-16 pace. 5 down, 2 to go. 5 down and 2 to go for this 2-0 modified A main event. Oh, Spear going triple, or Spear going double single. Gatton going triple, landing underneath him. Spear rolls it, puts it back on all fours. Gatton taking back the lead over the triple jump. 1:45 to go, 1:45 to go. Spear getting a little sideways going onto the straightaway. Trying to set his sights now on Gatton again. Gatton perfect over the triple. Spear a little sideways. Going to lose a little bit more time. 17 flat out of your leader, 18-2 out of Legend, 18-5 out of Lake, 16-6 out of Lake now. Putting down some hate laps. Gatton over the triple, perfect. Legend, even better. 17-2 out of your leader, 16-4, new hot lap of the race for Scott Spear, 16-4, that is hauling. 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go for those, oh, check that, it's the main, 1:15 to go, total. Legend making up more ground now. 16-9 out of your leader, 16-8 out of Legend. Gatton holding on to that lead as he goes through the pitcher's mound. Here comes Legend going down the back straightaway. Under a minute left to go. They're working on lap number 22. Both of them perfect over the triple. Through Redemption Alley. Spear looking high and looking low now. Over the double jump through the pitcher's mound. Nice tight lines by Gatton as they get on the back straightaway. Here comes Legend over the tabletop. Through the triple. That it's a battle for your lead. Gatton gets it a little wrong, slows it down. They both got to go single over the table or over the double jump. Spear on the inside line over the hill. He gets it pushed sideways, saves it in the air, holds on to the lead. 20 seconds left to go. Spear in the lead now. Gatton in your 2 spot as they go over the triple. Perfect. Out of both your top 2. This is going to be their last lap. We have 10 seconds left to go. This will be their last lap. Legend going down the back straightaway, holding on to about a 10-foot lead now as he goes through the tabletop jump. It's going to come down to the triple. Perfect out of your leader. Perfect out of your second spot. You guys are done 25-704 for both of you. And Lake, you're done. Good racing, guys. 2-0 modified, your winner, Legend. 25-704 with a 0. Gatton with a 25-704 with a 6. And that is your 2-0 modified A main event. We're going to need a handful of volunteer marshals. For this next one. This next race will be 40 and over 2-wheel modified. 40 and over 2-wheel. Need a handful of volunteer marshals here for the 40 and over 2-wheel mod. Qualifying 7th, Alan Dreby. Qualifying 6th, Paul Weir. Put in the 5 spot, Kevin Boyd. Qualifying 4th, Stephen Anthony. Qualifying 3rd, Jack Klober. Qualifying 2nd, Aaron Brown. And put it on the pole, James Gallatin.
All right, let's go get our blowers down. Blowers down. Marshal your spots, please. Marshal your spots. And I got a couple volunteers. I'd greatly appreciate it. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out,
Brown.
check them in.
Jack Klober. Wrong way driver. Stephen Anthony. Alan Dreby. Kevin Boyd.
All right, and with that being said, Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. If I can get a couple volunteers, help me out. I need one on the crossover, one on the pitcher's mound. No more laps. No more laps. No more
1 minute
laps.
to the start of the race.
No more laps. Need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out. Qualifying in the 7 spot, Alan Dreby. In the 6, Paul Weir. In the 5, Kevin Boyd. In the 4, Stephen Antony. In the 3, Jack Klober. And the 2 is going to be Aaron Brown.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Dave, you got the crossover. Colin, can you grab the back of the triple right there for me? Chase, you want to grab cone number 1 for me? Available to grab cone number 1? Thank you very much. And if I could get one volunteer on cone number 2. One volunteer on cone number 2. Thank you,
30 seconds to the
James. I
start of the race.
appreciate that. Drivers ready, marshals ready. 7 minutes of pure, unadulterated, 40 and over fun. Hopefully you guys took some Viagra's before you're done. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, Aaron Brown going to be leading us out. Klober in the 2. Antony in the 3. Boyd in the 4. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Klober getting it wrong in center section. Foul right there to get him. Leader on track is going to be Aaron Brown. In that 2 spot is going to be Kevin Boyd. In the 3 will be Paul Weir. Weir rocking and rolling with that top 3 spot. Now Weir looking around the outside on Boyd. Leader on the track is going to be Aaron Brown. In that 2 spot is going to be Kevin Boyd. Dreby. Klober. Weir. Watching the rhythm, watching the center, watching the center, watching the center. It is clear. The leader on track is going to be Aaron Brown. In that 2 spot is going to be Kevin Boyd. 3 will be Jack Klober. 4 is going to be Alan Dreby. Drivers, you got 1 minute in. 1:15 in. 5:40 to go. Race number 10. You'll be up next. Race number 10, you'll be up next. That'll be my 13.5 four-wheel sportsman A-main. And finishing out with race number 11, my expert four-wheel A-main. Yes. Absolutely. It's going to be Aaron Brown leading out. Kevin Boyd in that 2 spot. He's got Klober knocking on his back door. 2nd and 3rd over the gap jump they go. Dreby in the 4. Antony, Weir, and Gallatin going to be rounding out my top 7. Gallatin going home. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that. After we get done with race number 11, we will have a little bit of open practice, probably till about 6:15, maybe 6:20, give or take within a few moments. So we'll figure that one out. Aaron Brown on top. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that. Aaron Brown leading out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Jack Klober in the 3. Alan Dreby in the 4. Grecius. Mi amigo. Aaron Brown getting it wrong. Coming by the start-finish line. No harm, no foul. Boyd and Klober not quite close to capitalize, but there's Brown upside down again. Watched by the triple section. It is clear. Nicely done. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. It's going to be Aaron Brown leading out. Jack Klober in the 2. Kevin Boyd in the 3. Alan Dreby in the 4. Watch top of the hill. Aaron Brown getting it wrong on Redemption Alley. Race number 10. Klober getting upside down. Here comes Boyd. Race number 10. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman coming at you next. Drivers, you got 3:40 in, 3:20 to go, 3:40 in, 3:20 to go. You're watching race number 9, race number 10, 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. You will be up next. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 3 to go, 4 minutes in, 3 to go. It is Aaron Brown leading out. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. That was Drebby getting it wrong. Come by start finish line. No harm, no foul. Spear right there to get him. .430 in, 2:30 to go. Aaron Brown leading out. Klober in the 2. Kevin Boyd in the 3. Klober doing durability testing 101. 5 minutes in, 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. Aaron Brown on top. Klober in the 2. Brown
2 minutes left.
taking the option line on that one. Race number 9 starting to wind down. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. Aaron Brown on top. Jack Klober in that 2 spot. Klober right now through that switchback section. Kevin Boyd in the 3. Klober coming down that back straightaway. Boyd down the back straightaway. Aaron Brown coming over that floater double. Watch in the center. Boyd coming over that triple section. Aaron Brown sitting in that 2 spot. Hey, 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 leave my Marshall alone.
1 minute left.
My name's Riley Schaefer. I want to pet my puppy. Watch it in the rhythm section. It is clear. Aaron Brown leading out. Jack Klober in that 2. Boyd in the 3. Watch off the end of straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Colin. Watch off the end of straightaway. Paul Weir sitting in that 4 spot. Weir not that far out the back door of Boyd. With under 30 to go, under 30 to go. Race number 10, 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. You will be up next. 13.5 sportsman, you will be up next. Under 15 to go, drivers. Under 15 to go. And again, thanks for everyone coming on out today. Don't forget, next week, Wednesday, guest announcer. That's what I hear. Nope. Time has expired. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. Klober, you're done. Boyd, you're done. Drebby, you're done. Anthony, you're done. Brown, you're done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And P-Dub, you are done. That is our race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Race number 9 in the books. Race number 10. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. You will be up in less than 2. All right, let's go and get those marshals out from race number 9. Marshals from race number 9. Race number 10, you can roll them out, check them in. Race number 10, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 7th spot, Trevor Ingram. In the 6, Tom Bellows. In the 5, Jason Benner. In the 4, Joe Rickerson. In the 3, Rich Brown. In the 2, Todd Farnham. And on the pole will be Kevin Cornwell. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Hi. Yeah. A little aggravated. That's okay. All right. No more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Straightaway is closed. Cornwell on the pole. Farnham in the 2. Brown in the 3. Rickerson in the 4. All right. And with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Final of 2. Going to the sound
35 seconds to the start
of the tone. And we're ripping and gripping. Cornwell going to lead us out. Yeah, you can probably move to the outside if you want, Aaron. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Race. Watch on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. Slow on straightaway. Slow on straightaway. Goodness gracious. Keep it clean, guys. This is a 7-minute main event. It's not going to be one on the first turn. But maybe we think it is. Watch crossover. Watch crossover. It's going to be Cornwell leading out. Rickerson in that 2 spot. Farnham into 3. Watch by start finish line. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. It's going to be Kevin Cornwell leading out. Rickerson in that 2 spot. Now Farnham going to pick up the 2. Rickerson into the 3. Looks like Brown into the 4. Thank you, Kevin. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Jack. Wow. You know, I'm pretty sure they got cheap rooms down the road at the hotel. Why don't you guys get a room? I do know Riley likes long walks on the beach. Race number 10, off and running. 2 minutes in, 5 to go. Kevin Cornwell leading out. Todd Farnham in the 2. Rich Brown in the 3. Rickerson in the 4. Benner in the 5. Ingram in the 6. Bellows unfortunately out early on. Race number 11. 13.5 4-wheel expert coming at you next. 13.5 4-wheel expert coming at you next. Kevin Cornwell on top. Todd Farnham in the 2. Rickerson in the 3. Watching this intersection, Cornwell on top. 25 and a 709. Farnham in that 2 spot. Rickerson in the 3. Brown and Rickerson going at it for 3rd and 4th. Watch crossover. Watch crossover. Thank you, Jack. It is cleared. 3 minutes in, 4 to go. 3 in, 4 to go. You're watching race number 10, race number 11. Final race of the day, 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next. One out front for you, Mr. Anthony. Thank you very much. Watching the triple. Watching the triple. Watching the triple. Nicely done, guys. Brown and Rickerson going at it for 3rd and 4th. Get out of my bag, you goober. Race number 10 on deck. Race number 11. Final race of the day. Again, after race number 11, we will have probably about, hey, Riley. Yeah, never mind. 20 minutes of open practice when we're done. I'll do 10 minutes of open practice when we're done. 10 minutes of open practice. Starting to wind this one down. 4:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is Kevin Cornwell leading out. Todd Farnham in the 2. Rickerson in the 3. Brown in the 4. Ingram in the 5. Benner in the 6. Kevin Cornwell on top. Coming by start finish line right now. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Make your passes clean. Farnham in the 2. Race number 11, 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next.
2 minutes left.
Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. 5 minutes in, 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. Yahtzee. Race number 10 starting to wind down. 1:45 left. Race number 11, final race of the day. You will be up next. Again, after race number 11, I'll have 10 minutes and 10 minutes only of open practice. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Thank you, Paul. It's Kevin Cornwell leading out. 24 and a 7:15 in the works for Cornwell. In that 2 is going to be Todd Farnham. Ingram in the 3. Benner in the 4. Rickerson in the 5. Less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute on clock. Ingram going big. Kevin Cornwell leading out. Farnham in that 2 spot with 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. With under 25. Under 25. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. With under 15. Under 15. Cornwell on top. Farnham in that 2. Ingram in the 3. Benner in the 4. Less than 5. Less than 5. And that is going to be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Rich Brown, you are done. Todd Farnham, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Trevor Ingram in the 3. You are done with style points. Cornwell, Benner, and Rickerson. That is a race all stop. Marshals go and grab those blowers. Final race of the day, 13.5 4-wheel Expert A main event. Coming at you here in less than 2. Drivers from race number 10, I need you guys out on the track to Marshall, please. Drivers from 10, out on the track to Marshall, please. All right, we can go get the blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Race number 11, final race of the day. You can roll them out. Check them in. Marshals from race 10. I need you on the track to Marshall, please. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Nick Bayette.
Jimmy left.
Other way around, Jack. Other way around. Other way around. Nope. Flip it upside down.
Alexis Helmrich.
Flip it upside down. There you go.
Rich Joanard.
Qualifying in the
Nick
10
Bayette.
spot, Nick Bayette. In the 9, Alexis Helmrich. In the 8, Rich Chenard. In the
Lee
7, Lee Helmrich. In the 6, Stephen Antony. In the 5, James Leffler. In the 4, J.H. the 3. In the 3, Randy Locken. In the 2, Sean Hulskamp. On the pole, Aaron Brown. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. Cars lined up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Do, 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 do. We are clear for takeoff. Drivers ready? Marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Yep. Bring it back.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
That locking guy. All right. At the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Race number 11, final race of the day. Don't forget, next week, Friday, race program going off at 7 o'clock at night. We're going to pull pipe after that and then do a track rebuild on Saturday and Sunday. Nice long 7-minute main event. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. It's me, Aaron Brown, leading out. Hulskamp in the 2. Both going triple. Leffler in the 3. Locking in the 4. Bayette. Chenard. Antony. Watch out front. Leffler getting it wrong out front. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Watching the rhythm, watching the pitchers, watching the pitchers. 1 minute in, 6:15 to go. It's Aaron Brown on top. Hulskamp in that 2 spot. Look on Scott's pit. Scott has it. One minute in, 6 to go. You're watching race number 11. Aaron Brown leading out. Brown right now. Off the end of the short chute he goes. Hulskamp in that 2. Brown and Hulskamp ripping and gripping over the triple. Randy Locken in that 3 spot. Leffler in the 4. Antony in the 5. Watching the triple. Watching the triple. Thank you very much. It is clear. Watching in center rhythm section. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Bellows. Racers, you have 1:30 in, 5:30 to go. Aaron Brown on top. Hulskamp in the 2. Locken in the 3. Antony, Leffler, Helmrich, Henry, Bayette, Chenard, and Helmrich. Watch off the triple. Watch off the triple. It is clear. It's Aaron Brown on top. Right now, Brown off the end of the short chute. He goes over the triple. In that 2 spot is going to be Hulskamp. Locking in the 3. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Bayette getting it wrong. .230 in, 4:30 to go. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Aaron Brown leading out. Hulskamp in the 2. Locking in the 3. With Leffler, Antony, Helmrich, Bayette, Helmrich, Chenard. That is going to be my running order. It is dead car, dead car, dead car. Go and pull it off. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Drivers got 3 minutes in, 4 to go. 3 in, 4 to go. You're watching race number 11. Keep it clean, guys. Helmrich and Helmrich getting into it. That one is done. Whiskey Throttle Tango. Again, after this race, we will have 10 minutes and 10 minutes only of practice. I'll have the timer set up. As soon as that timer is done, track will be closed. Back up front, it's going to be Aaron Brown. Sean Hulskamp in that 2 spot. Randy Locken in the 3. Leffler in the 4. Henry in the 5. Bayette, Helmrich, Chenard. You're watching race number 11. Drivers, you got 3 minutes left to go. It is Aaron Brown still skying the triple. In that 2 is going to be the all orange of Hulskamp. In that 3 spot will be Randy Locken. Leffler in the 4. Henry in the 5. You're watching the conclusion of race number 11 again. Thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys had some fun times today. Goal was to have you done by 6 o'clock. And we will do that by about a minute. So thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Don't forget, next week, Wednesday, racing starting at 7 o'clock-ish. I hear there will be a guest announcer. On Friday night, starting at 7 o'clock, we will run our Saturday race program. On Saturday and Sunday, we will be building a new track, so anyone who wants to come on out and volunteer, you are more than welcome to come on out and help us out. It was always appreciated. 5 minutes in, 2 to go. Aaron Brown leading out, 26 and a 7:25 and a 7:01. Hulskamp in the 2. He's on a 7:08, only 6.4 back. In that 3 will be Randy Locken. Come by start finish line right now. Leffler praying to the thermo gods that he doesn't go hot. With 5.5 in, 1:30 to go. .535 in, 1:30 to go. It is Aaron Brown on top. Hulskamp in that 2 spot, locking in the 3. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. 5:45 in, 1:15 to go. Aaron Brown leading out. Huelskamp in that 2. Randy Lockett in the 3.
One minute left.
6 minutes in, 1 to go. 6 in, 1 to go. Starting to wind this one down. Under 50, Aaron Brown leading out. He's got an 8-second lead on Huelskamp. Pick up Brown right now. Over that back double. Huelskamp just now coming by start-finish line. Locking in the 3. Leffler in the 4. Time starting to wind down with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Aaron Brown on top. Huelskamp in the 2. Locking in the 3. Leffler, Henry, Chenard, Bayette, Helmrich, and Helmrich out early on, unfortunately. Less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Keep on trucking until I call you done, drivers. Somebody's out of the park. With 2-1. That'll be time. Aaron Brown, you are done. Randy Locken, you are done. Lee Helmrich, you are done. Waiting on 6. Leffler, you're done. Henry and Chenard, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop.
The race is complete.
That does conclude our racing. Time now is 6 o'clock at 6:10. You got to press and hold. 6:10. Track will be closed.
Controlled practice has started. Anton Moore.